Hey, and welcome everybody to Courtesy Flush. Tonight we're going to be playing Tex Murphy's Mean Streets. How you doing, Naresar?
I'm doing pretty well, and how about yourself?
Not too bad. We just got off of playing a bit of Hitman, so we're going to play a little bit of that classic Mean Streets, which came out in 1989, which a lot of people probably won't say. I'm surprised. This game, all of its audio, its music, and the little voice clips are all supposed to come out of your PC speaker, or, as we found out, a wire that you make yourself and hook to your boombox.
Because, that's how it rolled in the 80s and 90s.
It's absolutely brilliant. I think that it really kind of tells you the kind of era of gaming that truly was. And it's pretty amazing that they could pull it off. So we're going to try to play a little bit more. Last time we left off, we shot a lot of people. We broke into a warehouse where we found an alpha wave generator, which looked an awful lot like a gonk droid. What else did we do? We talked to a bunch of people.
We bribed the one PI probably an inordinate amount of money to...
Yeah, the guy who had all the answers.
Give us information.
Pretty much.
But...
That's neither here nor there. The guy didn't really solve the whole game for us. Shut up. You don't know. Anyway, let's bring the game up here. I'm going to pull up my notes over here so we can keep an eye on who we're supposed to talk to and what we're supposed to do, because you have to take notes in this game. So, this is Mean Streets 1.4. It needs 512K RAM required. Or is that space? Probably both. Let's play it. We're going to play it at the 256 colors. All 256 of them are the rainbow. And there we go. Now I just have to bring this song. Gonna shoot some guys in the street. They got in my way. I just needed to get by. That's like the whole game. Song goes pretty hard, man. Anyway, where are my notes? I think I lost them. Anyway, they're here somewhere. No, I know what happened to him. I know what happened to him. There we go. I got him. Yeah, it was one of those things where I just felt like it's save 5. By the way, you have control. It was one of those things, and you have to use arrow keys, I believe.
That's right. One arrow.
Arrows. Yeah, the up and down arrow. Is it not activating for you? Is the game
moved?
I moved it, yes.
Oh, you moved it. Okay, I was going to say it moved just a second ago. And the answer seems to be no.
You're having some problems?
This is slightly concerning.
Yeah, you have some problems accessing the game? That's weird. I'm saying that because we had just been sitting here going, man, we were having these problems with audio before the stream started, and now it's like, yeah, I can't even move the thing. Give me a second here. Maybe it's... can you see if you can move the keys? Maybe Alt-Tab and come back? Could be something like that. It could have just been you need to Alt-Tab. There we go. Got the manual.
Now, I think you know what it was? I think I messed with the volume on my end of my computer.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I was fully in your computer through Parsec. So,
well, no worries. Now you're here. I just want to get the manual open so I have it in case we have any questions. Get my notes pad open so we can type in that. I'm also going to switch over to, here we go.
Okay, so we're loading up game 5.
Wow.
Okay. So, we had talked to the guy.
Yeah, we talked to the guy. So there are a couple of other things we could definitely do. We could go and visit the coroner.
Oh, that sounds like a good
medical examiner. His office is at 4670. That's where we're going to go. Destination locked. Put it into our Lotus Esprit.
And is it A far off? It is A foot off.
It's not a very big glove box, but I completely understand with all the controls we have. Where's the air conditioning? I think maybe that's on the right, or is that just like an intercom?
I have no idea.
Is this a Game Boy Color game? No, I'm sure it probably could run on a Game Boy Color, though. Hey, Kai. Yes, clay golem pigeons in the shape of humans with Uzis. Yeah, Ben, you're right. All right, this is 280 miles away.
Yeah, the only problem with it being Game Boy is you'd have to figure out something to do with the keypad, which is probably not insurmountable, but would be an additional layer of complexity.
You know, while that's autopiloting, I need to make an adjustment, if you don't mind.
Oh, go for it.
Yeah, while we're autopiloting over to our destination, I actually need to make a quick adjustment just on one button here. There we go. Bring that back. And there we go, right back into it. So yeah. I just came into some very specifically cheap mono speaker music during setup. How dare you? I'm going to play that cheap mono music speaker music just to spite you. Because it's awesome. I'm only messing with you, Coyote. I appreciate you stopping by. Imagine that's your theme song as you're walking into work, you know? Yeah, the music's awesome, man. There is actually a remix of that song that was sent to me. I'll bring it up at the end of the string. I'm not going to play it on stream because I don't own the rights to that person's music, but I will definitely link it to you. It's pretty awesome. They bring like a live sax in and everything. It's a really good cover. I just forget the name off the top of my head of the YouTuber that did it. Hey, you didn't say it was bad music. No, I didn't say you did. I was just messing with you. It's all good. You need to get this music set up as your ringtone as you're like ringing the phone. Yeah. All right. So here we go. We're at the medical examiner.
Yeah. Medical examiner, ho.
Loading. Oh, this is from the game. Walking inside the medical examiner's office is a truly depressing experience. Long, cold, dark corridors and stainless steel utensils everywhere. They've gotten so busy down here that they've had to install a conveyor belt. That's good. I wonder how much longer I've got before the meat wagon brings me here. For my ride down the assembly line, John Richards, the ME, meets me in the examination room. He's pretty strange, but it should take someone who's pretty strange to do a job like this. Yeah, he's at Starfleet headquarters. I think this is the side of the bay where Starfleet headquarters is supposed to be. Anyway.
Can't tell you that. Okay.
All right, let's ask some questions. We got to start with the basic one, Carl Linsky. Okay.
Lucy's death? Nothing odd about this one. He jumped off the bridge. Massive shock when he hit. Lungs filled with water. Desert rock. I'll send you a copy of the autopsy report.
All right. I guess next we ask about his daughter, Sylvia. Nope, can't help us there. Let me bring up my notepad. Right? Yeah, you spelled it correctly. I don't think he cared.
Wait, didn't she... I thought she identified the body, though. I would have expected it.
Try spelling out Sylvia again. Maybe we did misspell it. S-L-Y-V-A. Yeah, you got that right. Linsky. Nope, nothing there.
Okay.
Unless he's in on it, which I doubt. Ask about himself, John Richards. Oh, that's an S.
Oops.
Go for
I
it.
consider myself a good medical man and an excellent butcher.
Look at that! Look at that face. He's a proud man.
Yeah.
All right. Ask about Dolores Lightbody. That's DEL.
There we go.
Yeah, and then
Okay.
Lightbody.
That was the girlfriend?
Yeah, that was his fiance, the really big lady. The one that was like quite literally just like one of the game developers wearing like a big suit or something. Steve Clements. That's the police detective in charge.
Is that last name spelled correctly?
Yeah, you got it right.
Okay. Always a good cop, even if I don't always approve of his methods.
Let's see. Ask him about. Maybe ask him about. Suicide, maybe? I don't know. Nope. What do you guys think we should ask Steve? John
Well, we've
Richards
got
here.
the classic snakes.
What do you know about snakes? Sorry, can't help you there. Can't ask him about snakes. I need to get this music. Wait, what were the system requirements again? Wasn't this released on the Amiga and IBM and DOS at the same time? I think so. The requirements for this was 512K. We're currently playing a VGA 256 colors. Let's see. What do you think? Also, I noticed that Sphinctus Coyote's icon is a potion from Diablo 2. Very nice. Kenshin's just like, oh yeah, mono. Ask him about cheeseburgers. Yeah, ask him about cheeseburgers. See if that's a thing. Can't help us there. Unfortunately, he doesn't seem. You know, for a butcher, it doesn't seem to know much about meat. Yeah, it would have run on the Amiga. Nice. Ask about Cal Davis. That was the guy who died from Cyanide 631.
I read about him a few weeks ago. Didn't he die of poisoning? Isn't it strange how many accidental deaths and suicides have occurred lately?
Yeah, that was our thought too, Rich. That was our thought too. It's not a bright one. Ask about... we don't know anything about Wanda Peck. That was a name that came up the last time we were playing.
No?
That's it. Yep.
Okay. She's that liberal bleeding heart who writes for the Chronicle. She's always taking up lost causes and looking for lost puppies.
Ah, I see. He doesn't like her very much. Okay, so that's... I'm going to write that down as a reporter. Because that actually... I didn't actually write that down last time. So Wanda Peck is a reporter. Ask him about John Klaus. Klaus is Klaus. Nope, nothing. Ask about Maurice Gribble. Maurice. Gribble, yeah. Ibble, yeah. Nope. Because these are the scientists. I want to see if any of them came through here. And then David Poper. Or David Pope. Oh, I don't mind bribing him, but we'd need something to want to do it.
Yeah, we can't bribe him. Well, he has to say something that indicates that he knows something.
Right. What about Blaze Wiener? We still never figured out why Blaze Wiener got an E on his psychology thing. It's a W-I-E. Damn it. We're gonna figure you out, Blaze Wiener. You better not be just some joke, or we're gonna be very upset at this very obvious, totally not a joke. Let's see. We got all that. Ask about Aaron Sturwood. So AA, yep. And STER. Nope, nothing on that. And then Smiley Monroe. It's a police, somebody in the police.
Spelled correctly?
Yeah, you got it. Nothing? Okay. I think... Sandra Larson. That was the last one. That's that lady. We already know who she is, but we want to make sure she didn't just stop on by here. And it's EN at the end. Nothing.
Nope.
All right. Well, where do you want to go next? We can go to the police station.
Yeah, that sounds about good as anything else.
Incoming facts. Oh, this is from the
this
guy.
is the death report.
All right.
So, Karlinski. We've got a height of 5'10", blonde hair, a blood type, Caucasian, 160 pounds, brown eyes, age 62, body is cool to the touch with fixed vigor in the extremities.
Okay.
Small burr hole in the skull indicates recent surgery.
Oh yeah. Remember I think there was something about like the scientists had chips in them or something. I don't recall. Maybe that's I mean thinking of something else.
Anyways, structure at base of brain intact. Neck shows massive damage to spinal cord caused by severe impact. Internal examination. The pulmonary system is purple and shows a large amount of blood and frothy fluid in the chest and stomach.
I wonder if
Mark's death.
this is the one time Psyduck could actually help us here with that.
Drowning. You have death estimated between 10 and 11:30. September 20th.
So between 10 p.m. and 11:30. So let me just double check. I'll just write that down. So time of death estimated at 10 p.m. to 11:30 p.m. Okay, that's a good thing to remember. Somebody might say that they saw him beforehand. Which, if that's the case, means that could have just been thrown off the bridge after his death. Who knows? Anyway, good stuff.
Okay.
Escape.
There we go.
Okay, the police.
So we were gonna talk to the cops.
Yeah. John Richards is the medical examiner. Steve Clements, 4680. And then Otto.
And yep, there we go.
All right, now it's how far is it? Can't be that far away. It's only 3 miles away. Yeah, it's right across the bay, man. How convenient is that?
Very.
You don't have to kick the car into Mach 9 to get there. Oh, Diablo 1? Yeah. Nice. Yeah, so thanks, Slowpoke. We have the time of death now, which is about what we were told from the police report. But yeah, let's find out. All right, let's take a look.
Okay.
Oh, nice. I enter the West Precinct station near the Bay Bridge. Walking down a narrow corridor, I see a number of posters in support of Law and Order political party. I find the office of Police Detective Steve Clements and walk in. Clements greets me with his usual belligerency. "What do you want, Seamus?" he snarls.
Okay.
Let's ask about Carl Linsky.
Interested in him. Oh, I get it. His daughter wasn't happy with our investigation. She's knocking the hell out of cops over simple suicide. Well, she's wasting your time and her money. We've got a witness named Bash Daggett who saw him jump off the bridge.
Bash to go, I think.
He even left a suicide note. He hands me the copy. The note reads, "Sylvia, I'm too tired and too sick of living. Please forgive me, Dad." How much more proof does that girl need?
Okay, I got Bash to go down, so that should help us narrow down. Ask him about Bash to go.
Yes?
Yeah.
No?
Yeah, that was...
I'm afraid the nicest thing I can say about Dago is that he is the ultimate low-life scumbag. You'll find him past the Mission District. Use NC 4657.
4657. Got it. That narrows it down. I don't really like the fact that he's going to be... But hey, that might be the one guy we can threaten in this game.
B.
We're pretty cheap, all right? We don't have a whole lot of money.
No, we don't. And we don't fancy our chances of getting any bounties done.
Yeah. Ask him about Sandra Larson. The last is an EN. Nope. Ask about Sylvia then. Do a barrel roll. We can actually, Dopescone. You can actually do a barrel roll. If we do it, if we take it off autopilot.
So Sylvia, she's a headstrong and thinks she knows everything. She's a good-looking dame, that's for sure. I've heard she's a bit frisky, so watch yourself.
Okay. Ask him about Dolores Lightbody. It's a DEL.
Yeah, I keep screwing that up, don't I?
That's okay. I have the same problem.
Dolores, I never understood what Carl Linsky saw in her. If she were building, she'd be condemned.
Damn.
Harsh.
If she were a building, she'd be condemned. Ask him about Overlord. Nothing on that, huh? Pass card, maybe? Because remember, we're looking for pass cards. No.
Nope. What were the other scientists' names that we're...
Oh, right. John Klaus. Ooh.
and Linsky used to work together. They had a falling out over Miss Lightbody. I don't think Klaus ever forgave Linsky for taking his woman. Oh,
okay.
Drama?
I didn't know Linsky did that. Yeah, I'm gonna put that down as drama. The next one is Maurice Gribble. She used to be a brick house, yeah. David Poper.
No, Maurice. M-A-U?
Yeah, you got it right. You spelled it correctly.
Okay.
Try David Pope. No, okay. Let's see. Cal Davis. That was the guy who died from cyanide poisoning. Nothing. Cyanide 631. Nope, nothing.
Nope.
We could have probably asked the medical examiner about that, but that's fine. Ask him about MTC Corp. No. Running into a lot of no's here.
Yeah, we are.
Ask him about Law and Order. That was that thing we saw earlier.
Police officers think the Law and Order party is just what the city needs. That outfit scares me.
Ask him about the insurance. Just insurance, I guess.
Insurance? Didn't know about an insurance policy on Lucy.
Oh. That's not good. He doesn't know anything about... Yeah, he didn't do his P's and Q's on this mission. We found that out pretty quickly. Of course, we had to shoot a whole lot of guys to find that out. Let's see here. I'm going through our list of things we can ask. Ask him about Nexus. I doubt he knows anything about it. Wanda Peck would probably be a good one as well. Ask him about Aaron Sternwood. Nope. Okay. That's pretty much it. He sure has some shifty eyes. Yeah, he does. We need to leave.
Okay.
All right, you want to go visit Bash to Go?
Sure.
4657.
What? I want 4657.
You got it.
Okay. Destination locked. Loaded. And off we go. We go?
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Don't worry, we're going to fly there in our car. We got our fax machine right up there in the visor, so you can always have access to it. That's also only 3 miles away. These people live really close.
Well, I think we're back to being in San Francisco for the moment, so relatively local commutes, you know.
Relatively local, yeah. We're gonna get there though. I kind of want a car like this, you know? That'd be nice. So hit H for a second. Let's see what the help options are. Navigation, inventory. Toggle warp. Interesting. Front view, rear view, left view, right view, down view. Oh yeah, look at that, we're landing. Well done, Nick. Perfect.
Okay.
So that's a view screen. Oh gosh. Just stay down, Nick. Oh gosh. Nick, these guys have machine guns. I don't know. There you go. Don't die, Nick. We didn't save the game.
We are getting low health.
All right. Oh no! You didn't save the game, Nick.
No.
Well, we didn't know we were about to get into a gunfight.
We probably should have.
We should definitely save before going into any place.
Yeah. Before we leave anywhere, I think we're going to need to save.
Okay, so we started out by going to the medical examiner.
Yeah, we did.
So let's do that. 4680.
Oops. 4680. Sigh. Okay, well,
Autopilot engaged. Here we go. I keep activating warp. I'm trying to get it to get faster. Look, we shot a lot of guys. Hey, I know what I'll do, Nick. I'll handle the shooting part because I think the lag is what's causing the problem because you have to be like precise when you pop up to shoot. Otherwise, it just knocks you back. I just wasn't expecting you to go land somewhere and immediately just start getting shot at again. But that's the mean streets, baby.
yeah, it is.
Have you tried going to plaid? We tried that. There's no plaid button, unfortunately. Yeah, this is a part of the game where I feel like that saving thing that we should normally be doing, we need to do more often. But we know at least the police station and the medical examiner's office are safe. There are no gunfights outside of those, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, you say. I suppose it's only a matter of time. These are the mean streets, however. I feel like we need a machine gun.
Yeah, why don't we have a machine gun? Like,
That's a good question. Look at that. He's got like bayfront property. Medical examiner's office is really living large over here.
get this.
Oh, we actually went to the police guy anyway. That's all right. So we have to ask him about Carl Linsky. Why can't we grab one of the dead guy's machine guns? Probably because Tex likes his gun. He loves it so much.
What was Bash?
Yeah, to go. Yep.
Okay. Did we have any? Did he give any? Oh, we asked about Dolores.
We're both trying to type it at the same time. We're co-op typing.
So was it Cal Davis that we asked about?
We asked about him. He said he didn't know, but it was John Klaus.
That's who the drama was with.
Yeah. Now I have a machine gun.
Yes.
Yeah, honestly, I think McTiernan would make a really good movie out of Tex Murphy. But I think Chris Jones can direct his own stuff too, so he has proven that time and time again. Let's see here. Yeah, we asked about everything that we asked about before. I think we're good.
Okay.
Why are you shifty? I don't know. Can't help me there. All right, Nick. Time to go to the medical examiner.
Okay.
4670. Destination locked. Typing of the Dead 2-player sounds like torture. Actually, it is a 2-player game. It's just usually you have your own keyboard. I saw a arcade version of that, and it had like a little Dreamcast keyboard, one sticking out on one side and one on the other. And I have to say, I'm pretty good at. I'm not like a typing master or anything, but I was pretty okay at that game. The arcade version was just like unfairly difficult. Yeah, and then desave. Yeah, we'll desave after we talk to what is this guy, John Richards. I'm gonna ask him a bunch of questions, although there really wasn't much he could tell us. Because remember, he only has a limited knowledge about anything except for the murder. All right, we've landed.
Okay. So.
Now loading.
Okay. So we got Carl Linsky.
Yeah, and then Cal Davis. Ask him about Cyanide 631. Nope, nothing on that.
No.
I think that was pretty much it.
Okay.
Ask him about Law and Order. That's one political group I steer clear of. And then Wanda Peck. All right. At least now we know that we got to definitely talk to her. Unfairly, it was built to be Midway. Okay, it looks like we're good.
Okay.
Now we desave.
The save. Oh, this is facts.
You have effects.
Thank you, Psyduck. There's a lot of blood and frothy liquid.
Okay, starting off by desaving in slot number 6.
Okay, I'll update the notes. Slot number 6, updated. Okay.
Okay. And now...
We go to bashes.
Yes.
It was 4657.
Okay, and you said you were going to handle the...
Yeah, I will do my best. I will do my utmost to get us there using very little ammunition and getting hit very little because we have money. This game actually has a money system. We go to the pawn shop. We could sell items we don't need anymore. But, you know, this is a detective simulator, right, of the future, of 2033. So far away. All I'm saying is that in 10 years, we better be... Lotus better start bringing out some speeders. That's all I'm going to say. Let's take a look at where we're landing. Yep, we're landing all right. All right, Nick. Here we go.
Okay.
Trying to move. We're almost got it. Yeah. Well done, Nick. Is that Quate Tower?
I think it is.
Wow. You go ahead and read that.
They weren't kidding about this being a rough neighborhood. Blown out, wasted buildings are occupied by the bottom rung of society. You'd have to have a jungle mentality to survive here.
So you
I
get
find
it.
a suitable place to wait. I'm hoping to see the guy who witnessed Linsky's suicide. Clements showed me a mugshot of Dago, whom he described as the ultimate low-life scumbag. I finally see the guy. Looking at him dispels the myth that a little inbreeding never hurt anyone.
Ouch.
Jeez.
Talk about mean. Yeah, ask him about Carl Linsky. What's going on with that? Yeah, threaten this guy. Stick it, fish face.
No time for diplomacy. I threaten to bash and crack heads if I don't get the right information.
I slam. Oh, there he is. Go ahead, Nick.
I slam my face into his soft, flabby stomach, and he buckles over. I then catch his chin with a solid haymaker that sends him staggering back against the wall. Oops, didn't get to read the rest of it. I'm assuming that it kind of gave him a little bit of a working over.
Yeah.
So anyways, Bash continues.
Yeah, I saw the old
saw-
Grizzard jump, but the whole incident was outrageously bizarro. The old geek walks by like a Dawn of the Dead. Then, when he was about 30 feet past me, he climbs over the barrier and just nosedives into the bay. The amped old buzzard didn't even hesitate. So Linsky did jump off the bridge, but probably not on his own accord, if we have that alpha wave generator to think about. And if that thing was removed from the base of his skull, maybe he did it to protect Sylvia. Who knows? At any rate, let's question him again. What do you think? Sylvia? Yeah, that's probably a good ask. Nope, doesn't have any answers for that.
Nope.
Ask about Law and Order. Yeah, after Davis.
In 1 second.
No way, I've got nothing to say. Give him a punch in the face. Okay, enough. That's the Goon Squad political party that wants to force the freaks out of town. Ah. Nice job. Yeah, exactly. We don't bribe.
Not to people that we have no repercussions on beating up, at least.
Exactly. Let's see. Ask him about MTC Corp or Nexus. It's MTC. Yeah. Ask him
Nope.
about Nexus.
I did.
Okay.
Nothing back.
How about... Let's ask him about the other scientists. We'll start with John Klaus. How about Wanda Peck? Ask about Maurice Gribble. Yeah, ask him about Cyanide 631. No. Ask about Blaze Wiener. This man better be somewhere. Beat him! No! He knows who Blaze Wiener is, Nick. Punch that information out of him. Blaze is a groundskeeper for the Giants at Candlestick Park. Oh my gosh, we found Blaze Wiener!
So obviously this is where we go to next. I mean, clearly this is the crux of the mystery here, right?
It's a groundskeeper for the Giants. Yeah, exactly. He should know. Ask him about Aaron Sternwood.
You got the navigation code, right?
Yeah, I got 1715. Stern. Yeah. Oh. Nope, nothing on that one. All right. Maybe Sandra Larson? See, Ben, he did know.
Nope,
Well-
nothing.
All right, I think we got everything we want. That's right. We went and beat him up and got our information.
Okay, we'll start with DeSaven.
Yeah, all right, we're going to number 7. Okay, 7 is marked. All right, so that would be 1715 for Blaze Wiener.
1715.
Yeah, and I'm also going to mark that he's the groundskeeper for the Giants.
Locked. And off we go.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Blaze Wiener was not a red herring. We're about to go there right now.
Well, it could still be a red herring, but it would just have to be a more elaborate red herring than we would have had expected.
Yeah, we found Blaze Wiener. The mystery has been solved. We're going to ask him why he got an E on his psychology paper. What does the E mean? It's like Sherlock Holmes. We have to solve every part of the case. There's our down view. Not a bad looking pad. All right. Oh, Blaze Wiener.
Walk on the field and see a guy sitting in a dugout eating some lunch. As I get closer, I see that he matches the description of Blaze Wiener, given to me by Bash to Go.
Yeah, I was upset about the grade I got in Linsky's class, and I sent the note, but I got over it. When he died, I was out of town.
Some more questions, which he seems to answer
You have
honestly.
effects.
Sounds like he's being straight with me. He's got a plate with some sort of fish on it. I'm a little hungry, so I ask what he's eating.
It's a red herring. Oh my God, we've been bamboozled. We've been Ben. It was a red herring. And Alpheus, thanks for the courtesy. Welcome. We just got red herringed by this.
We have been played, I do believe.
How dare you? Okay, how dare you? We worked so hard to find out who Blaze Wiener was. We got our answer. Well done. I'm just going to write down red herring. Wow. Okay. Well, thank you, Mean Streets. I'm ready when you are, Nick.
Okay. Do we have...
The next one we could go... Oh, let's ask Vanessa V.
Hello, Tex.
Hey, Vanessa. Ask her about Wanda Peck,
That's the
reporter.
journalist,
check it
the
out.
reporter.
She'll check it out. Okay, cool. Ask about Aaron Sternwood.
I'll check it out.
Hey, look, I appreciate that they let us follow that through and ended it with a joke. That's excellent. Thank you for that. We had to beat up a guy to get that red herring. Exactly. This is one of the best red herrings I've seen in a long time. I know. I know. Why did he get an E? What does it mean? I think that was pretty much all the numbers I have for that. Unless she can find John Klaus. That's one of the only scientists we don't have a location for. We have a location for everyone
There's
else.
nothing in our files.
We might actually have to pay Lee for that one.
Okay.
I think you just hit escape.
Okay. Escaped.
Yeah, hit L. Let's dial Lee, so maybe she might have some information. Oh, incoming fax.
You have effects.
Thank you, Psyduck. Wanda Peck's office is at 4621. I'll put that in there. 4621. All right. Got it.
Okay. So,
You have effects.
Thank you. The Aaron Sternwood talk to Smiley. To find Aaron Sternwood, talk to Smiley Monroe. He's a police. Yeah, we actually. That's right. So I'm gonna say Smiley knows his location. So we haven't visited Smiley, but I do has. I think I have his thing. Let me take a look. Yeah, I do have 3614. So I remember we actually got this fax before, but this works. Okay. So, where to now?
okay. Oh, are we gonna have who's it do the whoever?
Just whoever
You
at this
said
point.
something. No, you said something about having the paid researcher do
Oh, L.
find somebody.
We're gonna dial our contact Lee. Not entirely sure what she does, but she knows how to get it done. Enhance.
Yes, Murphy?
Okay. And who was it we were gonna?
That would be John Klaus.
What's it worth?
Ooh. We have $8,600. Let's start low. Start at like 100.
You're as cheap as your suit.
Is that a no?
I guess 300.
You're as cheap as your suit.
No, I think it's about $500.
You're as cheap as your suit.
Okay, this is a big payday then. Try 800.
It's a deal.
Processing fax. Estimated arrival 220. Thanks, Lee.
Okay.
Okay.
Shall we go talk to Smiley then?
Yeah.
Or
3614.
$3614.
You got it.
Okay.
Yeah, Crom, you're right. This game's pushed the boundaries of what machines could do at the time. So many of them were just terrible. Yeah, no, this game is surprisingly deep for what it can do. And I appreciate that. Because every single time I've looked at any sort of art for this game, I thought it was just going to be like a side-scroller arcade kind of thing. Had no idea it was this deep. I'm glad we picked it up. We
Yeah.
played the other series in Tex Murphy's games, but it was just most so like based on all the art and stuff we've seen. We thought it was just like a side-scroller beat 'em up kind of thing. Oh, got a fax.
I think
You have effects.
probably most of the. I'm wondering if there's a lot that comes from like those, basically the street fights. So
So
Okay.
Dolores Lightbody knows. All right, I already wrote down the info for that.
okay.
Okay, we got that one. Thanks, Lee Chin. I'm glad he stopped his car mid-flight so he can read his text. You know, Tex is a responsible text reader. He will pause and pull his car over to read his faxes.
I mean, the fact that he's 11,000 feet in the air, immaterial.
Yeah, well,
He's still going to pull over to the side of the air lane and read the text then.
exactly. Got to pay for gas somehow, or what is it, nuclear reaction? The red sky is because it's a high radiation day. All right, looks like you're coming into view now. Where is this? Oh, there it is. I like how you have to get like right over it and then just drop straight down. I bet you if you flew it manually, you could just fly right into it
Possibly.
at full speed. Let's see, what are we landing on here? A flashing diamond. Okay. Time to get out of the speeder.
Okay, wait.
To save.
Yeah, I was going to say, who are we talking about, and should we...
Yeah, let's just save on number 7. That's fine.
Yeah. So we're talking to a cop here? Yeah.
Cop at a strip mall.
Santa Barbara Police Station is in a state of transition. They're getting ready to move to a new facility, and the place is a disorganized mess. I step into Detective Monroe's office, and he's sitting behind his desk. No need to wonder how he got the nickname Smiley. He's got a big stupid grin on his face.
He looks like he's ready to sell you a car. He's got a deal for you right now.
He does.
Yeah, there's a lot of gunfire.
Oops.
A lot of gunfire going on, that's for sure. He doesn't know
Hey,
anything about no Carl Linsky. But he knows the location of Aaron Sternwood. Maybe a consulting feed would clear my head. Yeah, he's not a person we want to start beating up. Let's offer him... Yeah. Is this a joke? At 20 bucks? Let's give him $200. Yeah, we're getting close. We're getting close. Are those 2026 DeLorean Pursuit Cruisers? Yeah, you're right. They are, Ben. Is that the guy from the Fuck You Baltimore commercial? Actually, no. That guy actually does have a YouTube channel. He used to be a producer for making those. Funny enough. He hangs...
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Go for it.
Oh, no, this is probably bad. He hangs out literally at the beach near Santa Barbara. NC 0439. Prepare yourself. He's not a pretty sight. This sounds bad.
All right, we got Aaron's number. Well done. Let's ask him
this-
about anything else in particular. Oh, are you going to offer him something?
No. Tell me about MTC Corp. Can't help.
How about Overlord? Yeah, after that.
Overlord?
Ask him about John Klaus. Sonny Fletcher. That's the other detective. It's SONN. Ask him about cars. Nope, can't help you there.
Snakes? Come on, dude. What kind of detective can't tell you about snakes?
What about Cal Davis? Oh, cool. We gotta bribe him again. Go with the last fee you gave him. Oh, it's getting close. He wants that 250, I bet. Nope. Maybe he wants 300. You just keep throwing bills on the desk. You're like, come on, what do you want? We're just gonna keep asking this guy close, but no, so we're almost there. He wants 400 bucks, I bet. He wants 400, I bet. Nah, come on. How much does he really want? This is like 400 bucks on the table, dude. He doesn't even want 420. Just tell us how much you want. He wants $500. Oh, here we go. 3720 for, what is it, Davis? Yeah, I already figured that one out.
Killed himself with a hazardous chemical. Appears that instead of drinking his coke, he took a mouthful of cyanide 631. The emergency call came in from Aaron Sternwood, a friend of the victim. Oh, interesting. Sternwood said he mumbled something about chess and then died. When I found him, his face had the distinct bluish tinge of cyanosis. There is no evidence of foul play.
All right. Well, now we know.
Okay. Anything else we need to ask about?
No, he's just going to keep running us dry. I think we're good with this guy. Let's head on out to, what do you think? You want to visit Cal Davis's haunt? Because then we could ask Sternwood once we do some investigation.
Sure, why not? That sounds like a plan.
3720.
Engage.
Engage. Yeah, he's only 5 miles away from here. Not bad. Yeah, the manual has like a bunch of nav codes for, not nav codes, locations in case we want to make bounty hunter money. I think we get like $1,000 for doing that per mission, but we can only do it once per location. This is I think we're almost there. Yep, we're right above the location. Now we just have to go down there and hopefully not get shot. If it does turn out that way, Nick, I'll take control.
Okay.
All right. Ready to exit when you are.
Okay, exiting the vehicle.
Ooh. Wait, it says Cal Davis's home near Santa Barbara must be over 100 years old. There's still police tape across the entryway. Somebody must have left the cooling system on because the air is chilled and damp. I walk down the hallway and up a flight of stairs to a large open room. This is what I'm looking for. As I enter the room, the burglar alarm sounds, and I have about 10 minutes to shut it off before the police get here. Well, it's a good thing we saved the game. Hurry up, Nick. Look around. Press enter to look at stuff. Check the filing cabinet. No, workbench. Yeah, let's not open that.
Workbench made of stainless steel with drawers.
Yes. Oh. Sink. Let's open that drawer. Oh, there's a memo in there.
Cal Davis, subject Nix's September, password coded word. Checkmate, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I'm going to assume that, so I'm going to write that down. Password is checkmate. The timer's still going, by the way.
Okay. We'll just go ahead and grab that.
Yeah. Nothing else. Okay. Yeah, let's not drink any Coke while we're in here. Seems like he had a bad time with that.
I would assume.
No pestilence.
Cage made of iron bars, two eyes stare ominously at you from behind the bars. An oversized ape with wild eyes stares through the bars at you. Okay, uh-oh. But he's got small metal boxes inside the ape cage. I bet we need that box.
Well, you have 7 minutes and 45 seconds to turn off this alarm. Yeah, let's check the desk. You turn the lights on. Nice.
That it made much of a difference, but
It's locked and you don't have a key.
metal office desk with fax machine computer and side drawer.
You have effects.
Fax machine is operational. Let me open the door.
Now you
I
have to
don't
hit
have a
look.
key to the drawer either.
Ah. Look at the computer.
Computer won't operate without a pass card, so this is another one of those.
Okay. What about the chair? Look at the chair.
Little chair.
Can you move it? No. All right. Let's walk around, see if we can find it. We still got 6 minutes and 15 seconds before the alarm goes off.
There.
Microchip. You're just gonna take it?
Broken seat can't do that. Can we get there at least fasten down? I guess we could take the tray. Overhead lamp.
Oh, wow. There's a key.
Wait.
All right, you have a key. Let's see if we can open up any of these drawers. Maybe there's like a... Okay, you can't use the key here. It's another... It's probably the cabinet then. And try open. Ah! We have found a key to something, but we don't know what. 4 minutes. 4 minutes until the cops come. Oh, let's take a look at those straps.
Bolt tightly to the table. Drills mounted on a concrete base. It sits next to the table. I don't think we need to switch it on. Book is titled Control of Primate Behavior Through Microchip Technology by Dr. Cal Davis. That's
a very specifically
disturbing.
yeah, it's a very specifically titled book.
And given some of the other information we've had, disturbing explanations.
Let's take a look inside the cages. Yeah, we already opened that. Check the sink. Okay. Yeah, the timer is on its way out. Hazardous chemical.
Tubes.
Let's just flip the switch. Whoa. You turn on the switch and it opens the cage. The ape rushes out and uses you like a rubber ball, throwing you to and fro about the room. The end.
So that's
Okay. Well, I think we should
Okay.
definitely visit Aaron Sternwood first.
okay. On
Yeah.
7, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that would be 0439. So we will see if maybe he has access to the lab so we don't get destroyed by the alarm. Hello. Just a question. Will there be a Match from Us new sequel? I love the first one, and you guys accidentally sent me derailed Tex Careful Plan campaign. Actually, yes, he is planning on doing something with that. But he is also... we have another campaign we ran with Deputy called Traveler that we will be putting up as well. But he's working on that. And then after we release The Hunchback, I will hopefully be running Star Trek. And that's currently our tabletop game plans as far as I know. The Great Ape Escape. Yeah, exactly. Ah, yes. We're just going Mach 9 across the bay. Displacing so much water. Breaking windows. People think there was like an explosion outside their house. What would Mach 9 be like on the ground, Naresar, at like 11,000 feet? What would you think?
I mean, I've been asked this, and I don't know if there's like a formula for how loud something is when it does Mach whatever, and from there you can figure out based on how far it is to the ground. You'd probably hear a sonic boom, but beyond that, I don't know that there would be a whole lot of noise otherwise. I mean, 11,000 feet's a bit lower than most airline passenger jets fly, but like it's not an insignificant way up there. So,
I can't wait for the Traveler campaign after Magistrat on Mundanus. It'll be a new crew. With people just playing different characters, basically. Alright. Here we go. We already just saved earlier. Oh, nice.
this seems pleasant.
Wow.
This could be the world's first beach for ugly people. Ouch. A skinny guy walks by with so many varicose veins he could double as a roadman. I spot Aaron Sternwood, the last person to see Cal Davis alive. He's fat, balding, and about 45.
Yeah, he looks like he definitely looks like somebody we might have to rough up, Nick. Maybe. Cal Davis was a good friend of mine. We were going out that night, and I was supposed to meet him at his house. When I got there, I rang the bell, but no one answered. When I found him in his lab, he had his hands around his neck, and he fumbled, "Checkmate." I have no idea what that means, what he meant by that. The police think he accidentally poisoned himself, but I can't believe it. He was always very careful around his chemicals. Oh, he's very forthcoming. Thanks, Aaron. So he might have just been poisoned anyway. Ask him about Nexus. Yeah.
Davis had a pass card for his Nexus computer. He kept it in a small box near the ape cage.
Oh. Now we know where the card is.
Yeah, okay. We're gonna have to figure out something to do about the chimpanzee.
Ask him about alarm. Ask him about MTC Corporation. Yeah, I've typed in the whole word corporation. No, you don't. Never mind. Nope. Try John Klaus. Okay, let's see if he knows Maurice Gribble. Yeah, Mark 9 near the ground would be zoom, and broken next to the displacement of air. Maybe it's a very smooth Mach 9, you know? Let's see, what do you think, Dick? Password? Now we know about the pass card. Ask him about Law and Order. Doesn't know anything about them. Does he know anything about Frank Schimming? That's the guy who's the president of Gideon. I'll help you spell the last part. It's SCHIMMING. Nope, nothing. Well, snakes it is then. He doesn't know anything about snakes either. Wow.
Useless. Totally useless.
Okay. Well, let's just leave this for now, and then we'll head out to... well, at least we know where the cart is. We can head out to Wanda Peck. Still waiting on Star Trek mockumentary. I'm hoping we could do something like that, but, you know, I can only do so much with people's time. Unfortunately, I'm kind of bound by that. So that is 4621. Wow, we got there pretty quick. All right, so I guess we'll visit Wanda Peck and see if she knows anything about, well, any of this. We'll make sure to save in case she lives in like a really dangerous neighborhood. You know what I mean? Seems like everybody we run into is like randomly in like the most dangerous part of California. They have like a bunch of goons with machine guns outside their office. We will just save on 7, I guess. Oh, here we go.
Interesting. Inside San Francisco Chronicle building, I looked for Wanda Peck. I've always thought Wanda was good looking in a way, far away, but I like Wanda. She's a good source of information, and she knows the city, how the city is run.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, let's see what she knows.
So let's just kind of run down the list. Professor at San Francisco University killed himself
last week. Gonna have to try harder than that.
Nope.
Dolores Lightbody. How San Fran going? That wouldn't be out of possibility. Yeah, fair enough. I don't know no Cal Davis. How about... yeah. MTC really stands for Management Through Control. The Management Training Center is just a front for a project called Overlord. Okay. Sounds like she gave us a lot more than we thought we were going to get. Overlord? Yeah, Larry Hammond wanted me to do some research on that. The Overlord project was developed... let me write down Larry...
Yeah, that seems like a name we might need to know. The Overlord project was developed 50 years ago in England. Scientists, you got the name?
Yep.
Okay. Began work on a mental ability booster. The experiment involved increasing a person's mental capacity by connecting his brain directly to a computer. Several scientists tried the experiment on themselves, and at first it worked by stimulating untapped areas of the mind. They increased their IQs by 15 to 25%, but they also found that they were extremely susceptible to suggestion.
Oh.
Commands given through the computer would be followed without question. The experimentation became more and more radical. Many of the scientists developed severe cases of psychosis and committed suicide, and others died under mysterious circumstances.
Ooh, okay, so we definitely
Why
know.
does that sound familiar?
Yeah, well, as I said, we played Overseer, and that was actually a
No,
flash.
I mean even just this game, like we've seen one suicide
Yeah.
and one questionable death. It's like
Right, it seems like everybody connected to Overlord seems to be dying left and right, which I have to say is very James Bond villain, but also don't kill your scientists. You know, it's kind of hard to run your whole lab and your whole organization when you don't have the people who built everything. Just saying, you won't make it very far. Like, what if your alpha wave thing breaks? What are you gonna do? You killed the guy who runs it. There's not like another one out there who knows how an alpha wave processor works. It's not a smart way to handle it. Let's ask her about Gideon Enterprises. So yeah. Gideon is an electronic firm that is a parent company of MTC Corp. So they run. So I'm guessing Gideon is the brains behind this operation. Let's ask about Frank Schimming. I think that's the president of Gideon. He's the head of Gideon Enterprises. He's an arrogant son of a bitch. I heard he once stuck a live bunny in the paper shredder. Oh, God.
why?
That's not arrogance. That's just cruel. What the fuck? It sounds like somebody...
Yeah.
Hey, I'll tell you what, Nick. The police might have a problem with it, but I feel like if we meet this guy, we got to give him a couple of knuckle sandwiches.
Okay, we can try.
Yeah, exactly. David Pope. David Poper, I should say. No, ask about John Klaus. Nope. Let's see here. Ask about Passcard. Yeah, she doesn't know anything about snakes. That's about Passcard. Password. Law and Order. Information on these boys is going to cost you, and I'm talking big risk saying anything bad about them. Oh. Well, we need information on them, that's for sure. Right?
Okay.
I don't know what for. Let's start out big. Let's give her, yeah. She's not willing to sell herself down the river for 200? Try 500. Got to do better than that, buckwheat.
This is getting expensive.
It's getting very expensive. I think she wants 800 bucks. I just have a feeling. Thanks, buddy. I'll tell you what I know. They're a pretty bunch of pretty bunch of fascists. They started out as a small band of troublemakers about 5 years ago. Hey, thanks, Iggy the Viking. But they cultivated a steady flowing since, I hear a year ago, Robert Knott came the president. Ooh, we're going to write that down. Robert Knott. Okay. And now the party is focusing their rage against the mutants. When a murder or robbery is committed, it's immediately blamed on the mutants. The scary part is that they're becoming a powerful political force. They've got friends in the legislature, mayor's office, and police force. You need to talk to Larry Hammond. Look for Ron Meat. to find Oh, okay. We have to find another guy. Ron Meat. Okay. So Robert Knott and Ron Meat.
And Larry Hammond.
Yeah.
We need to go to Ron Meat to find Larry Hammond.
Ask about Ron Meat.
Oops, nope.
That guy's real paranoid. He never stays in one place very long. You'll have to check with your sources to find him. So that means Lee. That's the only person, and she's not going to be cheap. He's a brilliant computer specialist who's done some work for MTC Corp. He was concerned about some MTC project. Ask a guy named Ron Meat to where to find him. Okay, so we got to go find Ron Meat to find Robert Knott, but also to find Larry Hammond. Or is it?
No, Ron Knott isn't Ron the president of the Law and Order? Or
no,
leader?
Robert Knott is the president of Law and Order.
Yeah. So I don't.
Well, it's a good thing that we checked.
That's
It's just that. Yeah. Oh, Robert Knott, not Ron. He's the head of the Law and Order Party. He's quite a mystery man. He controls much of the action of the city, but he's hard to find. I don't think he's looking for publicity or notoriety. He wants to control things without actually appearing to do so. Alright, so that's a dangerous character. Alright. Yeah, ask about chess or related terms, like checkmate. We already know what those terms are used for, Ben. I think they're passwords for the thing. Once we have the pass cards, then we can use the passwords to log into the system. And each pass card has a single password, and it's related to chess. Ron Meat. Definitely an export star, yeah. This guy sounds like he needs a wedgie or two while you're at it. Same as programmers and spaghetti. Fix it. How? How did it turn in the first place? Oh. I think that's pretty good.
Okay.
Does she know anything about Cal Davis? Nope. Let's just leave. I think that's good. You got a lot of good information off of that one. You might want to save. Okay, so the next place we need to go is ask Lee where Ron Meat is. All right.
You know what? Hold on. Before...
Enhance.
Should we even try
What do you
asking
need, Murphy?
Well,
Vicky, Veronica, or whoever we have?
That's true. We could ask that.
Sorry, can't help you.
That might be a clue which password goes with which pass card. You're right. I think... Yeah, that... If anything, we're going to have to guess.
I mean, yes.
We're probably going to have to do a lot of guessing. But anyway, let's ask Vanessa. She's free.
Vanessa.
It won't cost us money to hopefully let her Google search.
Hello, Tex.
Hey, Vanessa.
There's nothing in our file.
No, you hit meat, not meats. You typed meats.
Oh, is it just me?
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing in our files.
All right. You're gonna have to
kill
pay.
me, Val.
You're gonna have to. Yeah, I know. We're gonna have to pay for it. Yeah, we got paid $10,000, and we're spending it just to solve this mystery. At this point, we'll never be able to pay the rent.
What's up, Tex?
Enhance.
What do you need, Murphy?
Right?
Yep.
Make me an offer.
All right, make her an offer, Nick.
300?
You're as cheap as your suit.
Yeah, we need more money. Sorry.
500?
You're as cheap as your suit.
Come on, Lee. You're breaking us here.
You're as cheap as your suit.
You didn't even type anything.
No, that was an accident.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Your hypersonic car goes the same speed as that plane at the start of second
cheap as
Top
your
Gun film.
suit.
Yeah. Yeah, Maverick.
Look for my facts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Processing facts. Estimated arrival is 252. All right.
Okay.
Not cheap, but we got the information. What if we just went back in time before we spent all this money on information and just used the information we have?
Hey,
The time traveling detective.
you could just about. Like, I don't think there's anything in the game that could stop you from doing it. I know there's some games that it's like, oh, you don't know about this, so you won't be able to do this, or will, punish you for trying to do this kind of thing. But I don't think there's anything in this game that could do that, so.
Let's see. We're waiting for our facts to come in. This is what it's like to be a real detective, just sitting in your Lotus Esprit, waiting to fly off into the radiated sunset. And then just before you lift off, your fax arrives. And it's on a dot matrix printer. You have to cut those little edges off. It's like yeah, save scum, money saving. Exactly. Dun 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 dun. We were lied to, Nick. There's no fax incoming. She took our money, Nick. I told you we can't trust that, Lee.
Ah, come on, babe, you're killing me.
Oh, no. Wait.
You have effects.
Thank you. Ron Meat hangs out near Coit Tower. Oh, we know the location. 4225. Oh, 4525. Excuse me. 4525. Noted. He's a little unpredictable, so watch yourself. All right, Nick. Time to go to Coit Tower. Hope you paid your ink bills. Oh, gosh. Yeah, those ribbons were not cheap.
525. Dialing right up. And we're off. 2.5 miles.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind having a car like this. Although, I feel like not having an airbag on this would be kind of devastating.
At the speeds this thing can travel, I don't think it matters.
You're right. I think it needs a VCR or something in here. Let's see how he's landing this thing. I mean, this is kind of like how rear view cameras work nowadays. If you really think about it. All right, we are here at Coit Tower. All right, let's go, Nick.
Okay. Base of Coit Tower, I wait for Ron Meat. Finally see him. He has radiation burns over most of his face, but he has a nice eye. Too bad he doesn't have another one to match. I call him over to the side of my speeder.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah. That guy has one eye. It's a Cyclops. Well, you remember this?
Honestly, it doesn't look that bad, but
No, not at all. He looks like he's a little tired though. Got a little bag under his eye, you know.
I think that might be his nose.
No, I figured that. I meant like he's got a lot of crow. He's got a crow foot, I should say, growing out around his eyes. All right, so we're here at Ron Meat. He looks quite large. Let's ask him about Larry Hammond. Stick it, fish. Did he just tell you to stick it, fish face, in this area that has no police presence whatsoever? It's time to get tough. I get a steely-eyed look and say that I'll air out that oversized skull if I don't get the facts now. I slam my fist into his soft, flabby stomach and he buckles over, and then I catch his chin with a solid haymaker that sends him staggering back against the wall. Okay, that's enough. I'll talk. You'll find him at Freaktown at the old warehouse, 4935. Okay, I'll write that down. 4935. Ask him about Robert Knott. Oh, no. Larry knows who Robert Knott is, right? I think that was the thing.
Larry has the information on the Law and Order Party.
You have to rev him up. Just poke him in the eye. Yeah, exactly. Those sons of bitches have threatened me several times. They think I look like one of those freaks. I've heard they're planning something big, and I know where it's going to happen, and I know it's going to happen soon. He looks kind of worried about that. I know nothing about no Cal. You missed a C.
Oops.
Only move Tex knows. Strangely, it works. Yeah, well, like, look, we're willing to pay people because the cops are around, but if they're, like, rough characters, we get out of the speeder and we show them what for. Because later on in the series, he does not do too well. As a matter of fact, I think he gets knocked out many times. He gets a soft head, very, I think by Tesla effect. Gets a little soft in the skull region. Making a detective's dangerous work. I think that's all he knows about, unless he knows Robert Knott.
I think so.
Did we ask him already about that?
I did not.
Nope. All right.
Nope.
Let's exit then. Let's go visit Larry Hammond at 4935. Yeah, you call him visually challenged.
5. Destination locked. 5.5 miles. Engage.
Yeah, he's part of the monocular rights group. Don't light him, he's got an eye for scammy bastards. Exactly. He's got one eye for it. Alright, yeah, we just gotta fly straight over top and then just land straight down. This is like the equivalent of backing up into a parking space. Sure, it takes a few minutes longer, but then you can leave as quickly as you like. Plus, you can impress everybody about how well you can reverse into a parking space. Alright, I would say to save here.
Okay.
Because this is a place called Freaktown.
You don't think we would get in trouble with it in a place called Freaktown? We're basically a freak ourselves.
You're right.
The address I have for the mutant computer specialist Larry Hammond is a decaying old warehouse building in the heart of Freaktown. This is where most of the unfortunate individuals live who suffered severe damage from nuclear radiation. Many of their offspring suffered genetic damage resulting in some rather grotesque mutations. Most were treated as outcasts and were forced into this community away from those not affected. I step through a partially open doorway into a large room. I see several large mutants, and none of them look too happy to see me. I'm looking for Larry Hammond, I say. Quickly. Fellow steps forward. He's about 30 and looks like he's got a serious grudge against the world. Some people are so ungrateful for extra blessings. At least he was born with all of his vital organs inside his body. My name is Larry, and this is my brother Daryl. Feel free to speak in front of him. What can I do for you?
Oh. That's Larry and Daryl.
Okay.
Well, okay, we found Larry Hammond. His brother Daryl. Let's see. Those goose-stepping thugs are preparing to move against us, but we'll be ready for them. If they try to run us out, we'll take the whole city with us, not just Freak Town. Ask him about Robert Knott. I know he hates freaks and the heads of the Law and Order Party, but that's about it. When I did work for Gideon, I saw him and Frank Shimming together on occasion, discussing business. Ask him about Gideon. What kind of go out of total recall shit is this? Things went from bad to worse when Frank Shimming took over the presidency of Gideon Enterprises. Ask him about Frank Shimming. I met him once before he was president, and he seemed like the type of person who would enjoy pulling the wings off flies, if you know what I mean. Okay, so not a lot of nice people.
I
designed the Nexus system. There's a main computer and 8 access terminals, but I also built a failsafe into the system. You know, to stop the Overlord project, you will need all 8 passcards and passwords. Just find the location of the main Nexus computer, insert the passcodes into the main computer, and you can initiate the self-destruct sequence. This will destroy all data and relay the satellite as well. Well, that's useful. Thanks. Ask him about password. My password is king. Okay, I'm going to write that down. As a matter of fact, I think that's... Got it. Ask him about passcard. My gray passcard was stolen by members of the Law and Order Party. You'll have to get it from them, and they're not going to be easy. I have no idea where their main headquarters are, but if you find the location, chances are my gray passcard will be there. Okay, so I will make sure to write that down too.
Yeah, you might want to...
Yep, got it.
Make a separate thing that's just all the passwords, passcards.
I did.
Okay, so you, like... Okay, cool.
Yep. I cleaned up my notes from last time, so everything's like in a specific... I have a little section just for all the passwords we've collected. So we know his is a gray password, and his password's king, and his passcard is gray. So we got that. We're fairly certain that Carl's was blue, right, from that tape we picked up. We just have to go back to his
blue
thing.
And Bishop, and probably yes, that was his. That would make more sense for it to be his than for it not to be. So. Okay. All
right. We're next. Overlord was the continuation of a project that was attempted in England 50 years ago and failed. Now, with new technology, they are attempting to control the actions of an individual through microchips and satellite transmissions. Kind of dumb if you ask us. You know, I thought we'd have to go through, like, a lot of, like, fighting on this guy, but he's been super helpful. Yeah, let's ask him about Carl. Ask him about John Klaus, after the Cal Davis. He was a colleague of mine, and I don't believe his death was an accident. Yeah, we're beginning to see there's a pattern here. Nope, nothing there. Okay. Well, the only person who could tell us about John Klaus is Dolores.
I think that's what we got.
Yep, all right. I think that's good.
Okay.
Let's just go visit Dolores, and then we can end it right there.
Okay, sounds like a plan. What do we got for Dolores nav code?
Dolores's nav code. Actually, right here. Is at 4920. We got a lot of nav codes I've been writing down, man. This is...
We got to hit the autopilot.
I like how the two heads are constantly eyeballing each other. Yeah, I know. These are Earth mutants, not Martian mutants. Yeah, that's true. Let's take a look at the other views. Front view, rear view, left view, right view, and down. Although since this is supposed to be in the center front console up there at the top, I'd be kind of worried if you're just watching what you're doing through this thing. But that is a good...
It would be more awkward place to drive from, but I don't... Yeah, you can...
I guess if you had
it's
shields
fine.
on your... Like, if you're, like, activate shield mode, and then your windows get covered in, like, steel plates or something, and then you can use that as, like, a way to navigate. I mean, it is a very dangerous city. Everyone has machine guns, and they will definitely shoot at you if they don't like you. Looks like we're here.
Huh.
Dolores Lightbody lives in a well-kept Victorian house in a neighborhood filled with the houses of attorneys and bankers. I walk up to the front door and ring the bell. She answers the door. Miss Lightbody is not what I expected. She has the face of a Saint Bernard. Wow. All right, ask her about John Klaus. Carl and John Klaus were partners once. I was dating John at the time, but when I met Carl, I fell over head over heels in love with the little cutie. When I told John, he flew into a rage and vowed never to work with Carl again. I see him from time to time, but lately he's been acting very strange. He believes he's in danger. He's hiding out in Reno, Nevada right now. Here's his access code. Oh, he's in Reno. We found John Klaus, the squirrely bastard. That's why we couldn't find him. He's not even in California. All right, Nick. I'd say let's take this one trip to Nevada, and then I think that'll be good. I want to see this guy. The octuple chin, yeah. All right, so 7012.
Mission locked. Loaded. Engage.
195 miles away. Thought we were, yeah, looking for John Connor. Yeah. Oh, man, John Connor. Fly over the mountains. We are now outside the state of California. Just watch as gas prices drop down immediately. You're like, oh, I see. You gotta pay that California tax. Let's see, there's mountains. Matter of fact, Nevada looks like it's a little bit destroyed. It's just gray. That's not a good look. I've been to Nevada before. It is not a gray land. I assure you, it is a very, very brown land. A lot of sand, a lot of dirt, a lot of dust, rocks. I drove through the entire state with my buddy Mal. We actually did it. We took the trip in like a single day. We were trying to race home back to Phoenix, Arizona from Portland, Oregon. And that was a hell of a trip. It started out at the Portland. It was like midday, and by the time I reached the other end, when we got to Vegas, it was like the sun was coming up. I was like, oh my gosh. Night driving in Nevada is not a fun task. All right, let's just save it here because Reno's not a safe place, right? I'm sure that's correct. Nope. I arrive in Reno at a small office complex. The building is fairly new, being designed in the post-nuclear period. As I walk in, I see a gray-haired man about 50 sitting at a large table. Professor Klaus? The man looks up with a shocked look. How did you find me, he says. It's my business finding people. I give him my credentials and my background on the Linsky case. All right, Nick, you take it from here. What do you want to ask?
Okay. Let's start with Carl. Carl and I used to work together, but we had a falling out over Miss Lightbody. She was my chick, and he took her away. We'd been trying to get in touch. He had been trying to get in touch with me, but I wouldn't return his calls. I was sorry to hear you about his death.
Yeah, I'm sure he was. Yeah, what's up with Dolores Lightbody?
What can I say? Other than she's a babe and that she can really move on the dance floor.
Hey. Oh, you grew up on the east side of
is-
Phoenix. How hot was it? It was pretty hot going through. It wasn't really hot because it was night for most of it, but it was pretty hot by the time the sun came up. XO Reno, aren't you technically out of your jurisdiction? What? A PI license knows no barriers, I think.
Exactly.
Ask him about... Yeah, exactly.
I was told the Project Overlord was a project designed to enhance an executive's mental capacity and performance. But as the project progressed, I grew suspicious. When I started asking questions, I was threatened. I figured it was time to go underground for a while.
So he goes to Reno?
He tells his ex that he's going to Reno? Like, I can buy maybe going to Reno, but he tells his ex?
Yeah. We'll ask him about Nexus.
I was given a Nexus terminal pass card or password by MPC to work on Overlord. This allowed me to access the central computer.
I'll ask him about, yeah. He hands me his green pass card. Wow, what a homie. Let me write this down. Let's see, who did we find? John Klaus. Yeah. His was, green. Okay. Ask him about his password. Maybe he'll give that out. Password is pawn. Ah. What a homie. This guy just straight up hooked us up. You know what? I don't blame him. He's like, you know what? You can have all that. I don't care.
I was hired by MTC, which is the Management Training Center for Gideon Enterprises. They put me to work on a project called Overlord. I soon discovered that my work has nothing to do with management training.
No, it doesn't seem like it.
Gideon Enterprises is the parent company of MTC, but I'm not sure of it. The true relationship.
Ask him about the other scientists. We can ask him about Maurice Gribble. Yeah, Cal Davis,
Well,
too.
typing in Cal Davis first since. Nope.
All right, the next one is David Poper, or David Pope, whichever one. They gave us two different ones. Yeah, try Pope. Nope. Okay, we do have access for both those people. We can always visit them. Yeah, I don't... Ask him about Frank Schimming. That's the president of Gideon.
Schimming is president of Gideon Enterprises. Since I work alone, I don't have much contact with those company people, but I've heard that a lot of people are afraid of it.
Ask him about Law and Order. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that guy might be tied to that group as well.
Don't like them, but what can be done? They have as much right to express their opinion as everybody.
That's fair. Ask him about Robert Knott. That's the president of Law and Order. All right, well, we now have the key card. We have two, actually. We don't have the card, but we have his color. But we have his green pass card, and the password is pawn. Excellent. Hey, Nick, I think that's good.
So we've got one card out of 8. We've got 2, probably 3 passwords out of 8.
Yeah.
So we're not doing terribly.
No, I think we're going to pick this up.
But
I think the next time we pick this up, we're going to definitely make a lot more headway. We've made a lot of... I mean, we just kept visiting people after people here. We still have Maurice Gribble and David Poper's addresses to visit. We got to go visit Wanda Peck. And we need to find out... We do have...
Wait, did we talk to Wanda?
Oh, we did. Sorry. I meant to say Gideon. We have Gideon Enterprises address. But we also know that the passcode and stuff for Linsky's stuff is still in his lab because we never opened up the computer, even though we have all that information. So, yeah, I don't have a lurk on here either. I'm not as cool as WBPL 76. But I'm about to end anyway, so this works out. So, yeah. Thanks a lot, everybody, for hanging out with us here on the Courtesy Flush. We'll be back again with another stream. Maybe tomorrow. I have to still talk to Hatt, see what he wants to do. But, you know, if not, I'll be streaming with Diggs this Sunday night. And then Monday we'll be picking up the Pandora Directive with Mecha. So, yeah, that should be pretty good. What do you think of this game so far, Nick?
Interesting. It's an interesting way of playing. I mean, it comes with the fact that it's an older game, but it's been kind of interesting and cool so far.
Yeah, I think what really makes it cool is that every time we find like a little piece of information, it's like leading us in a direction where we don't really feel stuck. You know what I mean? Like that's one thing I don't like about investigation games, when we feel like we've exhausted everything and we get stuck, and it's usually like we didn't click a pixel somewhere or whatever. This is just really well done for what it is, so we really appreciate it. Thanks a lot for hanging out with us here, and yeah, I'll see you guys again, and take care out there and have a good night. See you
Yep.
later.
Hi, everybody.